Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poya, and in this video we will be learning how to crochet the Alpine Stitch. I use the Alpine Stitch to make beanies, headbands, and this one is a purse that I'm currently working on. You can be creative and come up with anything that you think would look great with this stitch. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be using this standard size acrylic 4-ply yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. You can use any yarn that you have available and the recommended hook size. Let's get started with a slip knot. For the Alpine stitch, you will need to chain a multiple of 2. I'm going to be chaining 10. For the first row, we're going to skip the last chain, and into the next chain we're going to insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull a loop through. You should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull a loop through both loops. We're going to repeat 1 single crochet into each and every stitch going back down the row.
Let's go.
We will repeat 1 single crochet into each and every chain. Okay, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. This chain 2 will count as our first double crochet. Now we're going to work 1 double crochet into each and every stitch going back down the row. The first 2 chains counts as our first double crochet. So we're going to skip that first stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to work 1 double crochet. To do a double crochet, we're going to yarn over and insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through. We should have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, 2 loops remaining on the hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. We're going to repeat 1 double crochet into each and every stitch all the way to the end. Don't forget the last stitch as well, because if you skip that stitch, your edges won't be looking even. So make sure you work into the last stitches as well. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. The chain 1 doesn't count as the stitch. We're going to skip the chain 1 and into the top of the first stitch we're going to work 1 single crochet. We will repeat 1 single crochet into each and every stitch until the end. I'm at the end of row 3 where I have my chain 2. Now normally I would go into both loops, but for this case I'm just gonna go into the front loop only. But if you can be able to work into both loops, then please go ahead and do so. Okay, for row 4 we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. This chain 2 will count as our first double crochet. For row 4 we will start working on the Alpine stitch. The chain 2 will count as our first double crochet, so we're going to skip that and into the next double crochet below the single crochet stitch we're going to work a front post double crochet. We're going to yarn over first and into the next double crochet below the single crochet stitch we're going to insert our hook under that double crochet post. So yarn over first and into the next double crochet just below the single crochet stitch we're going to insert our hook under that post or under that double crochet stitch from right to left. We're going to yarn over and pull a loop through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Make sure to pull the loop up so that it's at the same level with the other loops at the top. Yarn over and pull a loop through the first 2 loops. You should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Now into the top of the next double crochet stitch we're going to work a regular double crochet. Sometimes the top stitches tend to hide behind the front post double crochets, so to make sure that you are going into the right stitch, just double check the top stitches behind the post so that you know where to place your next stitch. Here we've just finished working a front post double crochet. We haven't worked any stitch into the single crochet above it, so that single crochet should remain free. Now we're going to skip that single crochet and into the top of the next single crochet we're going to work a regular double crochet stitch. Now we're going to skip that double crochet just below that stitch and into the next double crochet we're going to work a front post double crochet. So yarn over and insert your hook from right to left, go under that next double crochet stitch and yarn over, pull a loop through that stitch, pull all the way up so that it's nice and level with all the other loops on your hook. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, we're going to skip the single crochet stitch just above that front post and into the next single crochet stitch we're going to work a regular double crochet. We will keep repeating this pattern until we reach the last stitch. Okay, I've just finished working my last front post double crochet. Now into that last single crochet stitch I'm going to work a regular double crochet. I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook into the top of that last single crochet stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. And this is how row 4 should look like. For row 5 it's just a single crochet all the way, so we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and into that first stitch we're going to work 1 single crochet, skip the chain and insert your hook into that first stitch, yarn over and pull a loop through. You should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. Repeat 1 single crochet into each and every stitch until you reach the end. Okay, I'm at the end of row 5 where I have my chain 2, And here I'm just gonna work one single crochet into the front loop of that chain 2. This is how row 5 should look like. Actually, this is the back part of the stitch. The front part is where we have our front post double crochets. To begin row 6, we're going to chain 2, which will count as our first double crochet, and into the next stitch on top of the front post double crochet, we're going to work a regular double crochet stitch. Into the next stitch where we have the regular double crochet just below that, we're going to work a front post double crochet. Okay, into the next stitch just above the front post double crochet, we're going to work a regular double crochet stitch. So again, we are skipping the single crochet stitch just behind the previous front post, and into the next single crochet stitch we are working a regular double crochet. We will repeat this pattern until we reach the end of row 6. I'm at the end of row 6 where I have my last front post double crochet. Just above that stitch I'm going to work a regular double crochet, and also into the last stitch I'm going to work a regular double crochet to match the other side. So that's basically all there is to it. From here and on you will be repeating rows 4, 5 and 6 until you reach your desired length. To finish off this stitch you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and we're just going to work one single crochet into each and every stitch until we reach the end of the row. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please leave a like and comment below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are not yet subscribed already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Let's go.